We are back inside the room again for this Monday, February 15th, the day after Valentine's Day, day of love and all that good stuff, sharing love with your significant other or friends or what have you. However you chose to show love, trust it was a good day for you. Now imagine after a day of sharing love. Kareem wants to come with this topic here today. After a day of love yesterday, Valentine's Day, celebrating love and all that good stuff. Apparently he didn't have a very good Valentine, so early this morning he wants to start some sort of confusion. I don't know why he would choose to go down this road with this topic today, but hey, whatever works for you. It's not gonna be a nice one today, but all I'm gonna say is you walked right into this one. Eyes wide open. No, nothing over your eyes. Good morning, Andrea. Good morning, Lydia. Good morning, Marian, Della, Christine, Julianne. Good morning, Lexi. Good morning. Calvian, I hope I got that name right, from St. Kitts, Nevis. It's good to have you in the building. Good morning, Electra. Good morning, Christelle. Hope you guys had a great weekend and you're ready for another fantastic week. Good morning, Jill Williams. Good to have you guys here with us. Of course, guys, share the live. And we'd love to get your feedback on today's topic. Kareem, well, you know how to walk into trouble. You're young still, you're great out. Trust me, you're great out. Tell us about this topic today.
Well, all that love thing, that gone. That was yesterday. Today's different thing. All right. So the topic for today, guys, and again, we want to get your feedback. Or else I'm going to get roasted in here for the whole 20 minutes. All right? Here it is. Most women are trying to be the leader. That's why they can't find a man. True or false? I'll take it again. Most women are trying to be the leader. That's why they can't find a man. True or false? True or false?
Oh boy. I just feel to leave you sit down there and not say a word this morning. I swear, because hold on, let me share the live. You hear? I need y'all to share the live because I need more women to chime in on this, because it seems as though that I'm not sure if Kareem is speaking on behalf of other men as well, but whatever it is, he's a man, so let's take it as he's speaking for men. So I need the ladies, not that I need the help, because I've got this.
You need it.
I've got this. I've really got this. So what's a habit? I don't know where to start. Listen, what's a habit? I know where to start. First I'm gonna say is,
let me hear you.
First thing I'm gonna say is, this is false and wrong on so many levels. It's not even funny. It is false with a capital F. Somebody says, good morning, Carl. For R.I.P. Kareem. Don't think we ever met, but you seem like a great guy. It's Monday. It's too early in the week for this. It's way too early in the week for this. Yesterday was Valentine.
That gone.
It's too early in the week for this. Listen.
Valentine's gone.
Let me break it down. Y'all seem to be smoking something that's not the good type. Y'all need to get like the real good quality, because whatever y'all are smoking, it's not working.
Let me hear you.
It's not that. That's why they can't find a man. In 2021, there's nothing called can't find a man. It's called don't want a man. There's a difference. Because you can get $5 for $1. There's somebody for everybody. There's somebody for it. All depends on what you want and
$5 for $1.
Yeah, you get $5 for $1 if you wish.
Is men only taking that?
It all depends on the quality and what you're looking for in a particular person. But to say that is why they can't find a man, it's because they don't want a man that is not on the level or the standard that they're looking, or not we're looking for. That's the reason why sometimes it's better to be single and fight up with some of y'all that you have to nurse, you have to baby feed, you have to pamper, you have to be like a mother, you have to be woman, you have to be nurse, you have to be everything. And it says they're trying to be. It's nothing to do with try. We don't really have a choice, Because if you want to depend on some of y'all, we eating golden apple and salt for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We ain't getting a little shrimp in between, no nothing in between. So it's not like sometimes you want to kick back and let the man lead and take. There's a lot of women who have no issues with being submissive, but you do that to the right man, a man who knows how to lead. Not all of that man have any leadership qualities. You can't just take your whole self that you work hard to build, work hard to achieve certain things, education, good credit, whatever, and just say, look, man, lead. For one, you may not have no financial wisdom, so you broke us in less than a week. You're not interested in furthering your education or whatever it is, so we're one cheese ahead and you lagging behind. So it's not a case of wanting to. A lot of women that I know, and I'm including myself in the mix, we want to submit to somebody and say, hey, you got this. Let me just kick back. You lead, I'll follow. But y'all are sorely lacking in the leadership department. So a woman have absolutely no choice but to step up and lead herself. Otherwise, the same place you met her 10 years ago, she's going to be there if she sits and depends on you to lead. So it's not a case of women don't want to be led or don't want to submit. You're just not finding the right men to do that with. And submit doesn't mean, okay, you tell me what you want, do me what you want, and figure, okay, go and sweep the floor, go and clean the house, do this, do that. Doesn't mean I'm your servant or your slave. Certain things we both have a say on. It doesn't mean I'm going to sit back and be dumb or be blonde and not speak up or don't have an opinion or don't have input or something. I'm still going to contribute. But I'm going to leave it to you to make the final decision after weighing whatever contribution I would have made, whether it's some conversation regarding, do we need to add on another room? Do we need to, something, whatever the conversation is, I'm going to give you my input, and you as the man, as the head of the home, as a leader in this relationship, I'm going to leave it to you, believing and trusting that you're going to make the right decision for both of us and not a selfish one for yourself. Because you find a lot of that when we're talking about leading. You become selfish and it's what you like and what you want. And because you're the leader, you ignore my needs and my wants. Hold on, somebody want to jump in here. Come in good because I hot this morning. Morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Okay, I would like to give my input on this matter.
Yes, I'd like to hear you.
All right. No, I'm not one who usually calls, but I would have to chime in on this one, all right?
Good to have you.
Good. Here is my take on this. Now, we need to get away from this whole idea of woman leads or man leads and woman follow. We need to get away from that. Because if we go back in history, we can find numerous examples of the women soldiers in the Amazon. We can go back to Queen Nefertiti, Queen Sheba, and all of these women who have led and have done so wonderful. All right? I think the issue in society today is that men are not, and most men are not well equipped mentally, emotionally, and spiritually to lead a woman. All right? And women see that. We need to respect the value and the power that a woman possesses and in her ability to lead. So we need to get away. This is a society where we live in, that we don't value women as leaders. So we need to get away from that. That's why we don't have that many women leaders. And the few women leaders we have today, we see the great role that they are playing. And I know we are talking about relationship in the context of relationship, but this boils down to leading in many aspects. And that's my input. We just need to get away from that idea and give women their due. All right? The more women lead is the more we will be spearheaded in a position where we can see betterment. That's my input.
Thank you so much, caller. Trust me, as my friend Jason would say, You're getting nutmeg award this morning. For real. I just hope nobody else can come and try to mess that up. But you're getting the nutmeg award this morning. Well said. And I mean, like we said, we are looking at it from a relationship man-woman context. But if we were to branch out even further, where women are leading, need I say more? You want me going Barbados and come back? Should I say more? Where we have women in leadership positions. We ain't had to go far. We just checking across by Barbados for a second and come back. And we can see what leadership and how women can contribute. But you could talk now, Kareem.
I mean, although I picked the topic here, but it's interesting enough because I actually picked it because it's an interesting discussion to have, you know. And most men believe that, okay, because I'm the man, I have to be the head of the home, you know. I have to be the kind of pillar of the house kind of thing, right? So I have to be the one making all the critical decisions. I have to be the breadwinner. What I say goes, you know, them kind of vibes, right? But society, just like technology has advanced, society has advanced, everything has advanced. So this thing from before where, you know, women would sit at home and clean and take care of the kids and all of that. Listen something. Look in all your bank accounts. Men, serious stuff. Look in all your bank accounts and compare it to your sister and you go see something. Boy, women, no, for real.
Hold on, somebody. Nazim says false. The long and short of the story is some men can't handle the fact that they are independent women. Like men, women want to achieve goals. So it is false to say they want to lead and as a result they can't get man, or whichever way you put it.
And you see, I wouldn't even agree with that thing that they can't get a man. I won't agree. I won't agree with you saying that, you know, you're getting $5 for $1. That is high class disrespect.
No, grandmother. Know what it means. You know what it means. Class, no, it's not disrespect. There's somebody for everybody.
Dorina, we go adjust that in another one. Leader day.
No, it's not.
Leader day. We
you
go adjust that one.
And it goes both ways.
What I would say is that our standards as men, right? Our way of thinking, right? Our goals, our aspirations. Some women they do have time for that now. You know? They just do have time for that because they're on their mission and then you come in to hold me back because you think I'm a man. You need a man. You know what I mean? But I know enough for men. They driving their big vehicle, living for themselves, they're taking care of their business, they lawyer, doctor, radio personality, this, that, you know what I mean? Prime Minister. I mean, come on. You know, and we won't even look at it that way in society. We'll just look at it like, yeah, she feels she all that. That is why she can't get a man. But it's not really that. Is there a man out there?
Somebody said they can't get a boy, not a man. Hold on, somebody on the line. Take the call.
Caller, you live, Power 95. Hello, good morning. Morning.
Yes, I didn't get the program from the start, but from what I'm hearing, I just like to put a little 2 cents here.
Sure.
Now, a lot of persons don't take time to get to know their partner because you could lead and lead without substance. So it's not because it's a woman you should just allow her to lead you, and it's not because he's a man you should allow him to lead. People need to know where their strengths and weaknesses are and allow that person in the relationship to take precedence when they need to. That is what should be happening. It's more interdependent and independent. Another thing, from my experience and what I see, especially here in Grenada, some women, when they lead and they're very strong, they tend to be single because they may not respect the opinion of a man that they feel less than.
That's
but you
true.
have to remember there's something called wisdom. There's something called wisdom. And somebody could be wise in certain areas. So sometimes you see a lot of women and they're single, but they're strong women in society to what society has them as. Their bank account have a lot of money, right? But they're single. And the reason why they're single because they can't figure out the simple thing of a relationship.
The attitude.
So, it's a twofold. Yes, it's a twofold situation. But the key thing is mean that you are against the person. If you can object and see how the person responds to your objection, then you will know the value of that person and you'll know the value of your message, and the person will understand the value of your message if they receive that objection. That's my point.
Good points
Thank
indeed.
you.
Thank you so much. Fellas coming in nice today, boy.
No, I know it was red hot because you think, ready for them today.
No, nice man. That type of man we talking about.
Yeah.
That understand what the concept is all about. Andrea broke it down nicely. You know that saying, all sting cheese have its bread? That's what 5 for $1 mean. You ever heard that saying?
Yeah.
Right. So that's what it means. So no disrespect there, but that's what the saying means.
All you better clarify.
We didn't have to do nothing really, I'm just trying to think, because you're already down. I don't want to kick you while you're down. I'm just trying to, at least let a little ego stay put, but don't get carried away or anything. This person says, when some men can't mentally control you, guess what? You have an attitude problem. Yep.
Given that most of you do have an attitude problem.
What is an attitude problem?
All your flighty, Aruna.
What do you mean
All your
flighty? Having an opinion, answering, responding.
Listen, no man in a home, right? And I mean, that is just man. No man in a home want to feel like he can't talk to a woman. In the
Then
sense
what are you doing there in the first place?
In the sense that, everything you say, she has something to comment.
Okay, so everything you say I should pick and choose.
No. But I mean, there are some situations whereby, a man could sort of feel like you're talking down to him, kind of. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not a situation whereby I talk and you
I
just
understand what you're saying.
kinda
I'm
thing.
just trying to push your buttons, but respect goes both ways.
Mhm. Oh, yeah, definitely,
And that's why
definitely.
I say, hold on, before I make this person says, Chris says, relationships are about partnership. The better the partnership, the better the relationship. Both parties need to accept and appreciate each other's strengths and weaknesses. Compromising on each part is also paramount for any relationship to work. Important. Yep. On point. And that goes back to the point I said, where a lot of women have no problem submitting to a man, but you just can't to be submissive all the time.
Yeah.
It's like knowing when certain things okay, just leave that alone. And certain things that you feel strongly about, you're gonna stand on whatever point that you made. I wouldn't just kick back, okay, well, I'm gonna submit. So even though I'm wrong, even though I'm right, whatever it is, I'm just gonna tell you, okay, you got this, and just kick back. And that's when you have the whole attitude and woman always want to nag and argue and ray.
You see it
Being
jumping into
submissive has
something
its
different,
time. Being submissive has its time and it has its place. Not everything that you just sit back and chill for.
But
You're
I'm
still allowed to have opinions, like I
Yeah,
said,
for sure.
and have an input.
For sure. But a mistake a lot of us men make is that, for example, y'all having a discussion and the men want to be on volume 25 and the women have to stay on volume 5 because you just feel like if she come up to your volume, she disrespecting you.
But you want to
But
pop
watch
off.
how you talking to her. You shouting, raising your voice, the whole city hearing you. But the minute time she go up to meet you because she trying to get she point across same way, you're vexed.
It's disrespectful.
And your women not submit your woman not submissive.
Yeah.
Or your woman not
And she
respectful.
want to beat you in your own place.
Yeah.
Someone says, men need to simply understand women are their partners, not their children, period. Another person says, weak men are afraid of a strong woman who are in control of their own life. Deal with it. She says, my wife drives the bus in our house and I'm perfectly fine with it. Been together 25 years so far. Kevin, I probably need to bring you in the room to give Kareem and them some pointers. So I'd love to have you in the room to speak on 25 years, how you kept it together with your wife driving the bus. Because not many men would hand their wife the keys to the bus.
True.
The girl will drive now and then, but the key's staying in the pocket.
True.
But I've heard, and as a matter of fact, in the majority of relationships where it is deemed successful, where they've been together for a long time, where they've achieved a lot, having conversations with them, you would hear it's because the woman have a lot of leeway in the household. She's responsible for basically everything that happens in the household. And not that she isn't going out and provide. They're both working, whatever. But she's in control of the household. She keeps the house together. He isn't concerned about that. He's making sure that his family's provided for. Anything probably that needs fixing. He takes care of it or gets somebody to take care of it. But a lot of the time, in conversations with women and men in relationships that have been together for a long period of time, that is something that the men have all expressed. Me, ask she, the one in charge, not me. That's the boss. Mama in charge. That's why you're here. That's the boss day. Talk to her.
For real.
And it's not in no disrespectful way to say, okay, well, he's not, he's not in control, or he's not aware of what's going on. He's not running around his house. He's still in control of his house, but she, has the say as to what happens, Someone says relationship work when both parties understand their role in a relationship. In most relationship, persons bring baggage from the past and compare and judge the present by those. Another one says, from the Bible, men are called to be leaders, but today we have seen that most men cannot lead in no areas in life. The breakdown in families have contributed to that. Most fathers failed in the upbringing of their sons, so when their sons become men, they have nothing to pass on. And Karen says, my husband and I drive the bus together. Sometimes I take the lead and other times I push him to take the lead. And that's what it is. It's not like you just sit back and this person just wants full control. That's not being submissive.
You don't need a relationship if it's that.
No, you don't.
You don't need a partnership.
No, if you want to be in control all the time. Somebody says false, false, false. It is not a matter of man and a matter of women want to be the leader, that they can't get a man. The fact is that the man does not give or show the woman that he is a leader and she will not follow. And I'm man speaking, Kareem making my hand fall with this topic.
What?
Kareem making my hand fall with this topic. A woman can be a leader in society, workplace, academic, in any field. She will follow a man when she knows he can lead her. And that right there is the crux of the matter. A lot of us women don't feel like the man can lead.
But funny enough, I mean, women start off, they don't, it doesn't just happen just like that, Women start off and you're young, you're looking for the perfect guy, you're looking for the love of your life and whatnot. But there comes a point in a woman's life, and I've seen it so many times over, as young as I am, that they get to the point where they just can't take more. Waiting on Prince Charming to come along, and then their life starts.
There ain't no Prince Charming. That's why people get...
So that's why the women decide, well, I had to take control of my life before I end up falling down the drain, and that's when they started show you what they really could do now.
No Prince Charming.
Yeah. So it doesn't just start off just like that, just so.
I'll get tired of that Prince Charming thing. That ain't working. This person here says, let me see if we can take one more before we go. That's true. My aunt and uncle have been married over 40 plus years, and yes, she handles a lot of things. My uncle pretty much gives her his check and trusts her, and he takes care of the household repairs, etc. But my uncle is a laid back guy. Another one says, a woman invests in a man's potential, and if she can't see one that is worthy, she gone. True. Y'all are stepping up today. I'm loving these responses. For real, you invest in potential. They don't necessarily have to be a ready-made man that you already have everything. But if you see the potential in that person, you have no problem taking a chance on them because you see potential. But you're not gonna submit to somebody who got practically nothing going on. Nothing glue. And no attempt to make it better.
Your record stick.
Yeah, that works. Anywho's, I think it's about time for us to go. But let me just give two quick leveraging one on each other's strength is the key. Each must lead where their strengths are. It worked for me for 20 years.
Wow.
Thanks, Roger. Appreciate that. So the men are definitely stepping up and saying that, when you do that, it makes for a happy household. It's a happy wife, happy life. Yeah, so it makes for a happy household, and it works. So it's not about wanting control or whatever. Whatever works best for each other. Like the first caller said, you know your strengths, I know my strength. We combine those strengths, and what do
Make
we
it
have?
work. Yeah.
We make it work. Yeah. So that's what it's all about. Yeah. So I really enjoyed this topic today. Really enjoyed this one today. So someone says, shout out Christopher Rouse, my alpha male. Shelly Lawrence, good morning. Yeah, so that means Christopher definitely is leading in all the right departments. So big up yourself, Christopher. And big up to everyone who joined us for this morning's Ladies Room. Thank you so much. We'll be back tomorrow again with another show. Hope you'll join us for that. And of course, a reminder, it came to you through the kind compliments of Western Union and Beacon Insurance. Catch us here tomorrow, same time, same place, for another one. Thank you, Kareem.